Brewers with an opportunity to win 5 in a row and 11 straight series against the Cincinnati Reds.
What they were doing in the first 4 games and what they've done in the last 4 games are starkly different.
Elvin Rodriguez getting ready for his second start in a Brewers uniform, hoping to keep the trend of great pitching going for the Milwaukee Brewers, as they have been tremendous from Tuesday until now.
They did have a late scratch. Matt McLain is out of the lineup with a hamstring injury. Once again, TJ Friedl will lead off. He'll be the DH.
Line drive, little looper over short, and that's down in left center field for a base hit. TJ Friedl is aboard with a leadoff single to begin the ball game for the Reds.
Well, Friedl a threat to run. Santiago Espinal fills in batting second. Runner off a delayed steal, throw down a little offline, out.
Wow, it was a high throw. Turang had to jump just to make the catch, and then Friedl was tagged right on the backside.
Fly ball left center field, and with room, Churrio puts it away for out number 2.
Elly De La Cruz, a lot of his at-bats this series have come right-handed. Here's a chance left-handed.
Way high, ball 4, and it looked like Rodriguez wanted no part of Elly there, so he works a 2-out walk.
And we'll see if he starts to get his legs in motion.
Throughout this series, Lux has had many in attendance. Hails from Kenosha, not too far from here to Milwaukee. He's also been clutch. De La Cruz takes off again, and that's flipped to right field. That is down base hit. Can Elly go? It's a windmill on. Frelick from right. He throws to the plate. De La Cruz scores. He gets in motion and comes home from first base on a little flare poke into right field. It's 1-0 Reds. That's a double that left the bat at 63 miles an hour.
When you've got the runner in motion and his name is Elly De La Cruz, he is roaring around third base.
Lead for the Reds, their first since Monday.
The Red starting pitching has still been brilliant, and another good arm goes today.
For Brady Singer, he was the starter the last time the Cincinnati Reds won a game.
And he had a terrific start in his Reds debut. 7 shutout innings, just 1 hit. Turang whistles one back up the middle. 9 straight games for Turang. He is on a real heater right now to start the season.
Jackson Churrio hits.
Swing and a foul tip, and Churrio is down on strikes. The 2-2 swing and a miss struck him out. A 3rd straight slider. This one down over the inside corner. Yelich is down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brady Singer, and they're 2 away. Singer's pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball away. And Brady Singer, after giving up a leadoff single, strikes out the next 3. Blake Dunn standing in. Wasn't originally in the starting lineup. We mentioned that Matt McLain was a late scratch. The pitch. Dunn swings at it. Lifts one in the air to left field. This got a little carry to it. It's way back there. Mitchell just in front of the wall. Looks up and it's gone. Blake Dunn drives one just over the left center field wall into the Brewer bullpen, and the Reds lead 2-0.
Blake Dunn was the addition to the lineup with a scratch of McLain. And all he does is connect on his second hit, his first bomb of the year.
Now Jose Trevino. That's a little slow tapper toward the third baseline. The pitcher off the mound, bobbles, recovers, and throws off the mark. And Trevino will reach safely. He didn't have to, but Elvin Rodriguez just hurried it. They'll give a hit to Trevino.
Back to the top of the order, TJ Friedl.
He rips this ball to right. Sal Frelick watching, and that is gone. A Friedl fly for his first home run of the year. A 2-run jack. It is 3 straight 2-out hits and a couple of dingers. The Reds with a 4-0 lead. And a Red team that is trying to snap a 4-game slide has 4 runs on the board in the second inning.
So 2 are on with 2 out, and good speed on the bases for Joey Ortiz. Ortiz trying to get it going. He's 0 for 6 in the series.
And that one's up the middle. Gloved by Espinal. Throw to first, not in time. 3 consecutive hits. Ortiz with an infield single, and the bases are loaded.
Brings up Bryce Turang, Mr. Grand Slam. He had 2 of them a year ago. He's got 3 in his career.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up with a slider down and in. 4th strikeout of the game for Brady Singer, and the Brewers leave him loaded.
Christian Encarnacion Strand trying to get off the schneid. He is over his last 18.
Rodriguez back to the plate. Here's a monster shot to center field. The center fielder Mitchell just turns and looks up
off the scoreboard.
In center field, I mean, Encarnacion Strand got all of that one and more. Estimated distance 451 feet.
He gets right in the best way. He kills his 2nd homer of the year. and it's 5-0 Reds.
So Dunn hit by a pitch, and he's aboard with one out now. And now here's the number 9 hitter and the catcher, Jose Trevino.
First pitch, wallop to left. Chourio going back, and that is gone. Trevino's first homer as a Red. The offense is back in a big way. The Reds are booming here in Milwaukee against the Brewers. 7-0.
Cincinnati playing long ball here tonight as boos ring down at American Family Field.
Sal Frelick at the plate.
Lined, and a fair ball over the head of Encarnacion Strand and all the way down into the right field corner. Frelick off to the races. He's not stopping at second. On his way to third, and he's in there with a belly flop slide. A leadoff triple for Sal Frelick, and that will get the crowd engaged. And now here's Oliver Dunn, who's 1 for 1 tonight.
Fly ball to left. This will be deep enough. And Oliver Dunn's going to put the Brewers on the board. Can't score 7 until you get 1. And the Brewers have their 1.
First run of the year against Brady Singer, who opened the campaign with 10 scoreless.
Still a ways to go for Milwaukee. Try to chip away at this deficit if you are the Brewers.
Brewers with a couple of more base runners. Time to get Yelich and Contreras going.
Now, these are the guys right here. Need them. Hit hard through, base hit. Here comes Terang. Throw comes in, cut off, and Yelich with an RBI single. 7-2 Cincinnati.
Yeah, got the slider. He was able to get one that stayed up a little bit and able to hit it hard. It wasn't down and in. It was down, but not in.
Flipped into center. That's down a base hit. Churio's held at third.
Contreras with this swing right here snaps an 0 for 20.
And the bases are loaded for Sal Frelick.
Frelick has been swinging a good bat.
Frelick line drive, base hit right field. 1 run scores. The ball gets away in right. Yelich scores. Contreras flying around. He scores. Frelick ends up at third. A brand new ball game indeed.
Right under the glove all the way to the wall, so Frelick able to clear the bases.
The Brewers put up a 4 spot though. They're right back at it.
Reds trying to add on to a 7-5 lead, and now the Reds have the bases juiced with nobody out, and Elly De La Cruz coming to the plate.
De La Cruz is due. 1 for his last 18 since the best RBI night of his young career on Monday.
Payoff pitch on the ground, up the middle, into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Friedl to the plate. Ellie's on his way to second base. Throw to third is offline. It is a 2 RBI hit for De La Cruz, and the Reds play add-on. It's 9-5.
Gives the Reds some much-needed breathing room.
That hit is a momentum changer right there.
And now 1 out in the inning, still second and third. And the batter will be Jeimer Candelario. And the 2-2 pitch is in the air, center field. It is Frelick going back. It's deep enough to get a run home. Espinal tags up and scores. It's a sacrifice fly RBI for Jeimer Candelario, and a 10-5 Reds lead.
Well, the Brewers keeping it interesting here and forcing the Reds manager to continue to go into his bullpen. 2 outs, bases loaded, and in comes the big right-hander, Tony Santillan.
Oliver Dunn to the plate for the Crew.
A swing away from clawing back in this game once again. And Dunn, little flare, falling fast. It is down! Contreras is in! Frelick will score! Oliver Dunn, a little flare, 2 RBI double. And the Brewers are knocking at the door again.
Yeah, couldn't have dropped it in there any better than that. Just out of the reach of Blake Dunn in center.
And the Brewers have played it a couple here in the bottom of the 7th.
Espinal cruises into second. His second hit of the night is a stand-up double.
Now Gavin Lux, he doubled home the Reds' first run. He swings and hits a humpback liner into right field. That's down for a hit. Played on a hop by Chourio. Espinal around third, headed home, and he will score standing on the RBI single by Gavin Lux.
Left on left, Lux with a second ribby and a 4-run cushion for the Reds. And with the Reds up by 4, looking for their first win of the series, Emilio Pagan.
Well, Oliver Dunn, the last chance for the Brewers. 2 outs, runners on the corners.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's it. Reds win it tonight. 11-7 over the Brewers, snapping the Reds' 4-game losing streak, and it snaps Milwaukee's 4-game winning streak.